YouTubers, Mike Martin's here with the Mike Martin channel. Thanks for joining me, be part of channels and sharing and liking. All right, here it is, guys. This is coming out of Australia. This is kind of important. Now, before everyone jumps on me and is ready to attack me about this, I'm kind of somewhat in favor of this. And if they really wanted to know who is behind whatever is happening online, they could easily trace IP addresses, even if they're masked. There's ways. If there's a will, there's a way. Now, the federal government now is saying here they're considering ID verification for social media accounts. Now, here's the deal with that. As a creator, I'm kind of in favor with that, right? Before you attack me and kill me, I'll explain to you why. It's because I've been getting destroyed on social media with a lot of hate, posting my address, doxing me, creating websites about me, calling me a molester, and all kinds of stuff that's been happening. Now, the federal government is considering a ban on anonymous social media accounts as part of major changes to tackle the scourge of domestic violence. The latest push for social media crackdown comes from a parliamentary inquiry into family, domestic, and sexual violence, which wants it to be mandatory for 100 points of identification to be provided, passport or driver's license details could be required to set up maintaining existing social media accounts after inquiry found online abusers face little to no risk when it comes to punishment. Now, this was made about me, and basically it goes into saying here, get me out of town. I'm a molester and stuff like that. So that started happening, and that started going really strong. And then this one came out not too long ago. Narcissist hiding in a small town Merritt, and it goes on stuff like this. Only recently that I discovered the narcissist Mike Martins came to our community because of the problems he created for himself in the lower. So people, creating stories and making stuff up that doesn't exist. But then it got so bad, I had to make a whole entire merit harassment series about it. So screenshots, everything here. You guys can see the merit harassment series if you like. Who is Mike Boner? Who is Mary Gilroy? Who is Diane Bronson? And lots of drama. And I even have recorded calls. I can't play these on this video because this video is like adult, and there's a lot of swearing and so like crank calls that I get and stuff, right? From basically the people that, you just cross-reference it and you'll figure it out. So what is happening here?
Andrea, what would this
There's
involve?
Andrea. Hi, Andrea.
Well, Danica, this latest push for a social media crackdown comes from a parliamentary inquiry into family, domestic and sexual violence. Now, it wants to make it mandatory, required by law, to hand over 100 points of identification in a bid to stop anonymous accounts from getting put up in the first place. So that means that you could be required to hand over your passport or your driver's license just to set up or maintain existing social media or dating accounts. So this particular inquiry found that online abusers face particularly little risk when it comes to punishment. So the idea is that if you are required to have this, it really lifts that veil of anonymity, therefore making it easier for police to track down users and potentially also stopping people in their tracks in the first place by deterring them from carrying out this form of online abuse, Danica.
And Andrea, thank you.
Thank you. All right. So that's that right there. And I kind of wanted to throw that out there because it's kind of important. So a lot of people will look at this as, oh, this is tyranny. But social media, I mean, it's a platform for everyone to share live and be together and share opinions, which hasn't been happening a lot lately because anyone that views a specific or a certain side of things is automatically deemed all these names, right? I'm not going to get into that to get the video flagged. But for me, like to find out who are these people, all these accounts, who is Mike Boner? Who is Murray Gilroy? Who is Diane Bronson? Who are these people? I went to the police. The police say, well, they're forming an opinion. They're simply forming an opinion. There's nothing wrong with what these people are doing. So for me, it would be nice that everybody was tied to some sort of, if they have their account, multiple accounts with different, I have an account with Facebook, I have an account with YouTube, I have an account with Instagram, right? I don't mind. They know who I am already because for me to get paid from AdSense or for me to get paid anything from the Super Chat and stuff, they need to know who I am. They have my banking information. They have everything about me. And you don't have to be online for the police not to, they could find you regardless if you're online or not. So that's what I'm trying to kind of throw together here. I want to know what you guys think about this whole thing. Should people actually come forward and say, this is me, this is who I am? I think this would be a lot safer, in my opinion, for dating sites. Stuff like that. And then this way people don't get misled into, because I've been misled into a lot of bad dates, and it's always because of, you know what I'm saying? So, should people, yes or no? Comment below. Should people have to give their information? I mean, they could find you anyway. You know what I'm saying? If they really want to. But then, a lot of people do have accounts already tied to their Google and their Gmail. So, I mean, what difference could it make? What if the police just don't want to find out who it is because it's going to cost them work? What if this is just a deterrent to deter people from doing bad things online, because then now they know who you are? But meanwhile, they already knew who you are the whole time. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. In my opinion, for me, it might be safer for me this way with what's happened to me over the last 5 years. And it all started when I opened a business here locally in town. It all started then. Watch the Merit Harassment series. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. God bless. Happy Easter.